Lately, you guys, I've been obsessed with Poppy. No, this is not a Poppy commercial. I know it looks real sus. Ooh, look how pretty that color is. I can't wait. But I've tried the Olippops, and to me, I don't know if it's like a pregnancy thing because I did like them, but they started to taste to me like cough syrup. But I didn't feel like it was really carbonated, and it was more like flat pop. But I tried the Poppies because I've been seeing people post them like everywhere. They're a 10 out of 10. So this one's raspberry rose, and I just put it on ice because it does not get flat when you put it on ice, at least the orange cream. So I'm gonna taste it with you guys. So good. This is so yummy. So you should definitely try raspberry rose. Really all of them so far. I haven't had a gross one. Anyways, now that I poured this in, won't be able to drink it because welcome back to another vlog, you guys. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Ashley. My kids are in the bath right now. It's pretty much Jurassic World in the bath every single night, so I'm really excited. This is from obviously 20 weeks. I just posted my I'm pregnant video announcement, which is really exciting. I'm really grateful for the support that I received on that. If you did not watch that, definitely go back and watch it so you can kind of get filled in on what's been going on and where I'm at really with everything. So I thought in in lieu, I think it would be in lieu, right, of that video, I wanted to post my first trimester, kind of talk about a little bit about it. Maybe you don't know what to expect, maybe you want to feel like what you're going through is normal, maybe you just want to relate, and then some of my favorite new products that I haven't used any other pregnancy, but that I've been using this pregnancy and that I love, because again, this pregnancy is just a whole different level. Like my vibe, the baby's vibe. I have a 5-year-old and an almost 3-year-old, and they were conceived on the first try. I know that's not always typical. I definitely didn't think that that was gonna happen to me, because I actually, long story short, when I had my appendix out, they had saw that I only had one ovary, and I know that's usually not an issue. I of course freaked out and then heard that it's not really always an issue, but I only have one ovary versus 2, so I definitely didn't think it would be that simple, but it was, and I was really grateful. And I know that's not the case for everybody. Again, if you watch the last story, my last vlog, I talked about how everybody has their own story no matter what. So whether you're struggling with fertility, you're struggling with your pregnancy, you're struggling postpartum, you're struggling in motherhood, we all have a struggle no matter what season that we're in. So, you know, we have to just live in our own story and own our own, understand that, again, you're not alone. So anyways, and I just assumed that this one would be easy too. Well, 9 months later, I want to say about 9. I've never sat down because a couple months we didn't try. I never tracked ovulation with, used ovulation sticks with my last ones. I just used the app. I had the Flow app, and I just used that, conceived them, tried for a handful of months, and then I was like, oh, there's something going on. But maybe it's just not God's timing. Was really putting their trust in God, kind of was like, oh, it's a fluke. And then you kind of get used, if you've gone through this, you understand, you kind of get used to seeing the negative sign. And it's like, I would always talk to my best girlfriend, Ashlyn. She's the one that told me to get the ovulation sticks, but she was telling me, or I would tell her, I don't feel scared, or I don't feel worried, or I just feel like it's in God's hands. And but of course if there's something wrong, you don't want to ignore it, you don't want to be naive to the fact. So I did the ovulation sticks for a handful of months, still nothing. November comes around, negative test. December, I take a test. My husband gets home from work. He works overnights, so he was sleeping, and I remember we were watching Encanto. I don't remember the scene, but I started to really cry. I was crying, and I was like, oh my gosh, my emotions are crazy. I'm a few days late, but I've been a few days late once before that, and I wasn't pregnant, so I just was like, eh. So I went to take a test, and I turned it over, and it was positive, and I'm not kidding, I fell to my knees, and I just thanked the good Lord. like from above. I was like, I knew it was gonna be on your timing. You know, even though it was hard, I still understood that it wasn't my call. And I went to go wake him up to tell him it's our third, like it's just as exciting, but it just was like we have 2 other kids running around screaming, and I was, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, and he was like oblivious, like he was like kind of there but not, because he had already been sleeping for a few hours, and it just was like, I was like, I'll wait till he wakes up. And when he woke up, he was like, did I have a dream, or was that real? So it wasn't anything super exciting. This is something that we have dreamt about, that we've wanted since we literally met each other. You know, when you meet your first, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend in high school, and you're like sending each other notes. I have to show you guys, I have to look when we move in a couple months and show you guys, like we used to draw each other pictures of like what our life would be, and we'd have our kids and we like named them. They're not the names we're using now. But this is something that we always dreamed about doing. So it's just very grateful, very, very grateful. The first few days I felt so stinking good. I was taking my oldest to the beach, just us 2, and my little one was down for his nap. We were just like, and I'm just like living on cloud 9. And then around week, because I found out around 4 weeks, around week like 8, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It was brutal. It was like, I don't remember the other 2 pregnancies being this way at all. I remember feeling nauseous and, you know, tired, but I just felt horrible. Like, couldn't get off the couch. My back started bothering me immediately, still is. You guys, the food aversions, I did not have them with my other 2. I would have normal ones, like sometimes smelling meat, or like every now and then. Like I remember I begged my mom to make me a grilled cheese with my first. She started making it, and the butter made me, the smell of the butter like hitting the pan made me so nauseous. I was like, I'm so sorry, I can't eat this. This time the food aversions were over everything that I would typically eat every single day. It was terrible. It was so hard, especially since I really was like, you know, wanting to do things differently this pregnancy and really take care of myself. And that just really went out the window. I then was dealing with walking into a high-risk pregnancy, something that I thought really was a fluke in my previous pregnancy. Again, if you haven't watched that video, I had my last son at 28 weeks. Thank God I have been able to lean on my husband. Thank God that my parents have been so helpful, because it's been really, really rough. And so I'm so grateful that he's been here holding my hand this entire time, especially when it's been difficult for him too, you know? The nightmares have been brutal. Last night I literally begged God. I was like, please, I just want to sleep tonight with no nightmares. Like, I'm begging you. And I didn't have any nightmares. So prayer, you guys. As far as working out, I can't cycle. Cycling is my life, rhythm riding. I have the SoulCycle bike. I have the most incredible studio in the entire world at my fingertips, and I have not been able to go. I cannot go because I can't be doing that type of movement with this pregnancy. And so I've had to really change it up a bit. I started in the beginning to take lots of walks because it's so beautiful out. I take my dog Nori, but it was really starting to bother my back. I don't know if it was her weight or walking on the sidewalk type thing, but it was just brutal. And so I haven't done that in a while, and I need to get back to doing it to figure out what it is. I like to take her just in case. Literally, I'm the girl with the pepper spray, only one earbud in, and they were really nice. And I'm looking outside now. It's just so beautiful every day here. But I used to do the class, which is a 10 out of 10. I love that, but it's a lot of jumping and just definitely too much on the body. But Melissa Wood Health, you guys, I used to be like, and I signed up for it. It's only $10 a month, and it's gentle, effective, such a good burn. Like, I've had to stop. I really need to, cross training is important, but since I can't cycle and I'm devastated about it, Melissa Wood Health has been such a lifesaver. So gentle on the body, effective, like I said, but just so good. So definitely check that out, and especially for $10 a month, tons and tons of different workouts that she has on there. I love it. And I definitely will continue to do it once I get back into cycling after having the baby. The second thing that I want to show you guys. So I told you I was using the Flow app, but I now have the Pregnancy Plus app. Looks, well, this is, okay, so this is really cool. It literally tells, there's so much information on here. So like it says your baby's gender can now be identified in the ultrasound, your due date, and then it literally shows you guys, oh, you see the reflection, like what, and you can move around and kind of see, I'm sorry, I know that looks not that good, but it's just amazing. And then there's just, it's loaded with tons of information. As a countdown, you have 19 weeks, 6 days to go, milestones, your baby is the size of a cantaloupe. That's so cute. So I definitely recommend that app. I know there's tons of apps. If you have a good app, definitely comment down below and let me know so I can check it out. This book has been such a lifesaver for me. I'm like a book collector. I collect a ton of books, and when I just like, I have too many and I need to sit down and just read. So this is M is for Mama, and it's a rebellion against mediocre motherhood. Bible-believing mother of 10. So this woman has 10 children. You can see how much I've highlighted in here. It's insane. And I'm gonna tell you, she gives it to you straight. She doesn't baby you. She doesn't, like, she really gives it to you straight. Because I think in motherhood, it's obviously extremely important to validate someone's feelings, but it's also really important to kind of call yourself out on the kind of mom that you want to be and take the steps to do the things that you need to do to be the mom that you want to be. She talks a lot about the Bible. This is really all about the Bible. Greatest part about this is at the end of every chapter, she has like a narrative. So for instance, mediocre motherhood, chooses complaining over improvement, gets overwhelmed and stays there, says this won't work, right? Which is totally valid to feel those things. It's totally normal. But are we gonna stay in that story, or are we gonna step out of that story? So she'll write Christ-like motherhood, looks for workable solutions, gives the overwhelmed to the Lord, and believes that with God all things are possible. And to me, like, I just want to be better. I don't want to just always be validated. I want to be better. And then you'll do action steps. She'll give you memorize and meditate on a certain Bible verse, and then she'll even give you writing prompts. She'll ask you questions. So, have I taken measures to create a peaceful atmosphere in our home, or am I flying by the seat of my pants? Those are really good questions. And then there's a prayer. So there's other questions, but I really, really love this. I think it's so, so essential. There is a girl on Instagram. Her name is Tessa. I'll link it down below. Tessa Romero, her name is, on Instagram. Positive motherhood and mindset. She's a coach. I help moms create a positive mindset in motherhood so that you can be the mom that you want to be. And she is exactly like going off of like the same thing of this book. She's all about your mindset. So for instance, like every morning she'll post her journaling, waking up early. And instead of saying, I have to get up, you know, before my kids and when I'm so exhausted, just to have a little bit of alone time. And then sometimes her son will be up too. And she'll be like, you know, I could so easily be like, oh, I can't have any alone time. No, instead I can get him one of his favorite books. He can see that I'm taking care of myself, prioritizing myself. I can still journal the same way, and I can enjoy it with my son. My son didn't wake up to inconvenience me. Like, you know, it's all about mindset. Again, we all have those same feelings, but it's all about, again, your mindset. And it's okay if it's getting to you, but if it's not helping, like, things have to change. So, you know, if it's the greatest wish that I ever have, and most days I feel like I'm really failing, is that I want my kids to remember me in a positive light. I want them to remember me as loving motherhood the way that I do in my heart, not just at night when I'm looking at them and they're sleeping, you know, after a hard day. Okay, so the last thing that is not for me to show you are old Oprah show YouTube videos. Like life-changing. I watched every single one I think that YouTube had on there. So good. Brought me back to the times. I remember I would come home from school. My mom would be sitting on the couch watching Oprah every day. It was like 4 o'clock, I think she was. Iconic, best episodes, amazing. And I just was like throwing myself into them. Obviously that's silly, but like, I don't know, a thing. So if you ever don't know what to do, get on YouTube and watch an old Oprah show. Okay, so now Now as far as products, I have so many products that I love. I'm gonna do a whole just like products that I use on the daily, but these ones were related to pregnancy. So of course, like I love my lip gloss and stuff like that, but it's just in general. So all things oil, which is, this is what it's called. You can't see because it's literally almost gone, but this is UNDERLUNA. I talked about this product, this brand before. I use their shampoo and conditioner. I had a really hard time transitioning to non-toxic shampoo. My scalp was like, what is going on? Like, you're letting me release all of these oils. So I've actually been doing an apple cider vinegar cleanse. It's like 3 parts, or it's like apple cider vinegar and the rest is water. It's like one, I forgot what the parts is. I'll have to show you guys later, but it really has been helping. And that shampoo is just so nice. But she came out with an oil. The ingredients are incredible. And I love this. I put it on my whole body. It's getting a little rough to reach the legs, but I love it. It smells super yummy, and it's really, really nourishing for your skin. And you have to think about your skin is absorbing every single thing that you do and put on it, now more than ever. And so you want something safe and effective. A lot of those lotions and oils have just nothing but crap in them. This one doesn't. So another thing, like I was telling you guys with taking Nori on walks outside, and we just came back from Disney World a couple weeks ago, that's why they're so dirty. And I tried to wash them in the washer, but I have to do a better job. They did not come out well at all. But these are the HOKAS. I don't know if they're like a special name or anything. They just have like Hoka on the side. I got the white ones because I love white. Sorry, the bottoms are so dirty. This is like walking on a cloud. I am obsessed. I want them in every color. I'm a sneaker girl. Sneakers or Birkenstocks. That's it for me, or else it's game over. It's not an option. A couple things clothing related. So I told you guys right now I have my Skims robe on, just to kind of throw over. But on right now I have a Beyond Yoga. I've always seen so many like sponsored posts from them, but I've never tried. It really does remind me of like the Lululemon Align tank top, which is really great. But this has a built-in bra, which I love because I feel like when I wear the Aligns, everything is like squeezing me because you have to wear a bra under it. And I just feel like my back skin is like flapping over everything, and I just start to feel uncomfortable, especially pregnant. So these Beyond Yoga, I just got them in the other day. I'm actually gonna go on and order a couple more. I'm gonna get a purple and a pink. I felt like black was like a good safe color, and then I just got this green. At first I was kind of like, because they have these singes on this like look on the side, and I'm like, that is not me at all. That's not the vibe for me. But you can barely tell when you have them on, because they're just stretch out, and they're supposed to be good for after pregnancy too. And obviously I live somewhere that's hot 365 days a year pretty much. So, and they're made in the USA, you guys. Like I said, built-in bra, not a ton of support, but enough support. And they're so comfy. A little expensive, but again, it's a good investment, especially when you're going through a season like this. You could have these all year round, even postpartum, like I said. And I love them, especially paired with this is also from their maternity line. I have the shorts on right now. They're shorter. Then these are the biker shorts. I love these biker shorts. They're not the really long ones. I have like some really long ones from Lululemon that are too long and they just drown me out, I feel like. But these are the halfways. I love wearing these with tank tops or just like an oversized tee. Especially here in Florida, I like to wear those every day because I don't always want the sun on my shoulders, and sometimes you're always sweating, so I don't want anything tight on me. I just want to like flow. This looks super cute, and then I just wear my higher white socks with my HOKAs, or I just throw my Birkenstocks on, and it's all about being comfy. You can still be cute, but I want to be comfy. I couldn't find my other pair. I got a lighter pair, Old Navy. I got some of theirs. These are cotton. The ones from Beyond Yoga, again, a little bit more of an investment, but they're totally worth it. You're getting your money's worth. There's no comparison. These are cotton, I want to say. I got the black, brown, and then more of like a white, like a cream, like skin tone colored. I don't know where they are, but you can definitely see through them. So, but I wear the big t-shirts with them or around the house. They're not as fitting to the tummy. I know some people don't like, don't like the band, this part of the belly. I do, because I get a stomach ache if I'm wearing anything else. I've tried to like put on some of my Lululemon Aligns and I just want to throw up. So it's a little bit, they're a little bit bigger. I got these in a medium and I got these in a small. The small's a little tight and the medium fits good, but it's just around the belly, because obviously everybody's belly is different. But again, I still would recommend. They're pretty cheap, so, but you just wear them around the house or, you know, throw them on. I definitely would say they're a good buy. They're not perfect, but they're a good buy. To me, the Beyond Yoga ones are perfect and a good buy, and I feel like you'll have them forever. I also like how they match, so even though it's a different color, it's not black, they still have this like pattern where they match and it looks really good together. Like I said, I also have the shorts on. They're just shorter. The only thing is they do ride up. The shorts especially ride up, but it's not a big deal to me. I just pull them down. So I have also been wearing my Align tanks, which I love too, but like I said, I just feel like right now, because I'm definitely, my sports bra and Lululemon are, the energy bras are a size 6 and I'm definitely not a size 6 right now. I just feel like uncomfortable in them. These feel good. I got these tanks in a medium. I really like the medium for me. Yes, medium. And then I got the shorts. What did I get the shorts in? A medium as well. So yes, and their leggings look amazing. Like I want everything on Beyond Yoga, but don't really wear leggings around a lot here because it's, again, it's so hot. The last thing are these Skims Fits Everybody. I think they're called the Scoop Bras. I'm gonna link every single thing down below for you guys so you can just click and check it out. I'm trying to look for, I kind of like that because I feel like I take all the tags off of everything else. So I got them in black, I got it in this tan color, and then I got brown. The only thing is I got these before, really early in my pregnancy, and like I said, totally a different size now, so I need to size up on these. I'll write down, oh no, here it is. These are a medium. I definitely need a large. Now, these do not have any support. I'm not a huge support girl. I don't like wearing bras at all. I feel like they're uncomfortable. I don't like bras. I'm not a bra girl. I wear a sports bra, or I wear, the second that I'm home, I wear no bras. So if I just want to wear a little something, this is it for me. Again, there's no padding in here, there's no support, but I love these, and I feel like for breastfeeding, that'll be so easy. I know that Skims does have maternity bras. I actually got my sister some. She didn't care for them with her last baby, but I'm definitely gonna try them. But I love these because, again, I'm not a support girl. Obviously, if I'm going out or something and I need to like wear one, but I'm like, want to be like all natural. Definitely check these out. I think I covered everything. I know that was kind of a lot, date plus some products, but like I said, I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys so you can click and just see where it's at. I have a lot of videos coming, a lot of pregnancy content videos. I'll obviously be finishing up my second trimester in a few weeks, which is really exciting. Well, not a few weeks, 7 more weeks to go. And then I'll be uploading some other really good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. If not, I will see you in the next video.
Yeah. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me not. Let's just check involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me not. Let's just check involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never fold, never ever fold, never ever stone a rolling stone till I'm in Rolling Stone. Bet I'm close to gold, need a place, need a safer bank. I've been saving change, I need some space. Chatting in my face, get from around my way, ayy. What you saying, where you at now? I swear that once I leave my city, never coming back down. Wait from pushing tapes to glowing up around the map now. Real hot summer, keep my cool, I never act out. Hey, yes indeed, recognize what you want may not be what you need. Won't take control of me, but I got mouths to feed. Hustle smart, not hard to still get it by any means. Please, never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me now. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me now. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Had to get it by myself. Bad decisions had me living down in hell. Paranoia, so I keep it by my belt.